Most BMW drivers are sitting in cars with features they've never used. Simply because BMW hides them inside system logic, most drivers are never clearly shown. Once you understand them, the car feels smoother, more predictable, and far easier to drive every day. That's when you truly experience what BMW was designed to feel like. You can verify this yourself right now. Turn your wipers on, then shift into reverse. The rear wiper activates automatically without you touching anything. That's not a trick. It's a built-in BMW feature most drivers know, and it's just one of many. In this video, we'll keep this practical. We're breaking down 10 hidden BMW features most drivers never use, even though they're already in the car. Let's get to them. Feature 1. Auto rear wiper in reverse. As we said earlier, when you turn your wipers on and shift into reverse, the rear wiper activates automatically without you touching anything. It's a simple thing, but a lot of drivers are completely unaware of it, even though they've seen it happen before. BMW links the rain sensor and gear position so that whenever the system detects wet conditions and you go into reverse, it clears the rear glass automatically. This is especially useful when backing out of parking spaces or maneuvering in tight areas where rear visibility matters most. You'll notice this best in the rain, when the rear window is covered and you need a clear view quickly. Instead of reaching for controls, the car handles it for you. Leaving your wipers in auto or active mode allows the system to work properly. Once you shift into reverse, it responds immediately, improving visibility without any extra input from you. It takes no effort and costs nothing, but it prevents the kind of poor rear visibility that leads to hesitation or small mistakes when reversing. That's where the real cost shows up. Not in the feature itself, but in avoidable damage. In situations like car washes or when water is constantly hitting the rear glass, you may want to turn the wipers off to avoid unnecessary activation. Once you start noticing this, you begin to see how BMW quietly connects different systems together, and that same hidden logic shows up again in the next feature. Feature 2, Auto Unlock on Engine Off. Start your BMW, then turn the engine off and stay seated for a moment. You'll hear a click and all the doors unlock automatically without you pressing anything. That's the car unlocking itself as soon as the engine is switched off. Most drivers notice this but don't think about it. Some assume they pressed the unlock button by mistake. Others turn it off because it feels unnecessary. Over time, they go back to manually unlocking the car every time they park, not realizing the car was already doing it for them. BMW designed this so that the moment you stop driving, everyone in the car can exit immediately without waiting. There's no delay, no extra step, and no confusion about whether the doors are locked. You'll notice this most when you park and passengers are ready to step out right away. The doors are already unlocked, so everything feels smooth and uninterrupted. To make sure it works properly, open iDrive, go to door and locking settings, and check that automatic unlock on engine off is turned on. Once it's enabled, the car handles it every time you switch off the engine. This takes less than a minute to check, but it removes a repeated action you would otherwise do every single drive. A few seconds each time quickly adds up over weeks and months. Feature 3, Seatbelt Pretension. The next time you start driving, pay attention to your seatbelt just after you move off. You may feel a slight, gentle pull tightening across your body. That's not your imagination, and it's not the belt adjusting randomly. The car is doing it on purpose. You can check this easily. Fasten your seatbelt, start the car, and begin moving. Within a few seconds, the belt tightens slightly on its own. A lot of owners either don't notice this or assume it's just the belt settling into position. Some even think it's uncomfortable and ignore it completely, not realizing it's an active safety feature. What's happening is simple. BMW pretensions the seatbelt as the car starts moving to position you properly before any sudden movement or braking happens. You'll notice it most clearly when pulling away from a stop or driving off after starting the car. The belt firms up slightly, holding you more securely in place. Instead of loosening the belt or adjusting it unnecessarily, leave it as it is and let the system do its job. It's designed to keep you in the correct position before any emergency situation, not after. This happens automatically and costs nothing, but it improves how effectively the restraint system works if something unexpected happens. Feature 4, iDrive Shortcut. Memory buttons. Look just below your iDrive screen. You'll see a row of numbered buttons, usually from 1 to 8. Most drivers use them for radio stations, and that's where it stops. But here's what people don't realize. Those buttons aren't just for music. They can store almost anything inside your BMW. To see this for yourself, open any menu in iDrive. It could be navigation, a contact, a setting, or even a specific vehicle function. Once you're on that screen, press and hold one of those numbered buttons until you hear a confirmation. Now press that same button again. It takes you straight back to that exact screen instantly. You might not have set this up scrolling through menus every time, tapping through multiple screens just to reach the same function again and again. BMW designed this to reduce distraction and save time. Instead of searching through menus while driving, you can jump directly to what you use most with a single press. You'll notice the difference immediately when you assign things like navigation routes, phone contacts, or frequently used settings. What used to take several steps now happens instantly. Setting this up takes less than a minute, but it removes repeated actions every single drive. A few seconds, saved each time, quickly turns into hours over time. That's where the real value builds. If you've only been using those buttons for radio, you've been missing most of what they can actually do. But this next one is different. It's something many BMW drivers see on their screen, ignore, and completely misunderstand. Even though it's quietly tracking one of the most important things in the car. Feature 5. Hidden fuel range. Calculation behavior. Drive your BMW until your fuel level drops below half. Then look at your remaining range on the dashboard. Now change your driving style. Accelerate harder for a few minutes or drive more aggressively. And watch what happens to that number. You'll see it drop faster than expected, sometimes even dramatically. Most drivers think their fuel gauge is inaccurate or jumping around. Some assume the car is burning more fuel than normal or that something is wrong. But what's actually happening is simple. BMW doesn't calculate fuel range based only on how much fuel is left. It constantly recalculates it based on how you're driving in real time. You will notice this clearly if you switch from calm driving to aggressive acceleration. The range drops quickly. Then, if you return to smooth driving, it starts to recover. Instead of treating the range as a fixed number, use it as a live feedback tool. If the number is dropping faster than expected, it means your driving style is increasing fuel consumption right now. This takes no setup and costs nothing, but it gives you immediate insight into how your driving affects fuel usage. Ignore it, and the cost shows up as consistently higher fuel consumption without realizing why. If your range seems to drop unusually fast, even with calm driving, that's when it's worth checking for underlying issues like tire pressure or fuel system efficiency. If this has helped you so far, don't forget to save this video, as you can easily forget some of these features. And as we continue, take a second to subscribe to this channel. It really helps support the channel and keeps this kind of content coming. For the next feature, once you start paying attention to it, you'll realize BMW is constantly adapting information based on your behavior. And that same adaptive logic shows up again in how the car responds to weather conditions. Feature 6. Automatic headlight behavior in rain. The next time it starts raining, turn your wipers on and keep driving for a few seconds. Then, look at your dashboard or surroundings. You'll notice your headlights come on automatically, even if it's still bright outside. You might think the car is being overly sensitive, or that the headlights are turning on too early for no reason. But what's happening is deliberate. BMW links the rain sensor to the lighting system. Once the car detects rain through the wipers, it assumes visibility is reduced, not just for you, but for other drivers seeing you. Mostly during light rain or daytime showers, you'll observe these as it doesn't feel dark enough for headlights, yet they still activate. Instead of turning the lights off manually, leave your headlights in auto mode and let the system handle it. It's designed to make your car more visible before conditions become dangerous, not after. It basically costs nothing and takes no effort, but it prevents low visibility situations that most drivers underestimate. The cost isn't in using the feature, it's in being less visible to others when conditions change suddenly. If your headlights don't come on during rain, check your auto light settings and make sure they're enabled, because that usually means the system isn't active. And once you understand this, you start to see a pattern. BMW isn't waiting for poor visibility, it's anticipating it. And that same idea shows up again in how the car prepares itself before movement, which leads into the next feature. Feature 7. Steering wheel auto heating. Start your BMW on a cold morning and place your hands on the steering wheel. If this feature is properly set up, the wheel will begin warming up on its own without pressing the heating button. But here's the part most people miss. On many BMWs, this feature is not fully active by default. It sits inside the climate or comfort settings, and unless it's enabled, the car will never do it. A lot of owners drive through cold mornings manually turning the heating on every single time, thinking that's just how it works. What's happening is simple. BMW allows the car to activate steering wheel heating automatically based on outside temperature, but only if the setting is turned on. You'll notice the difference immediately once it's enabled. Instead of reaching for controls, the wheel starts warming up as soon as you begin driving in cold conditions. To use it properly, go into iDrive, open climate or comfort settings, and look for automatic steering wheel heating. Turn it on and save it to your driver profile so it stays consistent. This takes less than a minute to set, but it removes a repeated action every single day during cold weather. Over time, that's minutes saved every week without thinking about it. If the feature never activates, even in cold conditions, check that the setting is enabled and that your profile is saved, because that usually means it hasn't been configured yet. Some of the most useful BMW features don't stand out until they start affecting how you use the car every single day. You interact with them constantly, but unless you understand what's controlling them, they just feel like small inconsistencies. Feature 8, Unlock Driver Door Only. Try this. Press your unlock button once and go straight to the passenger side or rear door. In many BMWs, it won't open. Only the driver's door unlocks on that first press. That moment confuses a lot of people. It feels like the car didn't respond properly, so the natural reaction is to press the button again, or assume something isn't working. But this isn't a fault. It's a feature that's already active in many BMWs, and most drivers don't realize they can control it. BMW designed this as a security-focused setup. When you approach the car alone, only the driver's door opens first. The rest stay locked until you press the button again, or unlock from inside. It reduces exposure in crowded areas and gives you more control over who can access the car. When someone else tries to enter from another door and can't, that's when you might notice this, even though you just unlocked the car. That's usually the first time people realize something different is happening. Here's where it becomes something you actually use. Go into your iDrive, open door and vehicle access settings, and find the option that controls how the car unlocks. You can switch it, so one press unlocks only the driver's door, or change it so all doors unlock at once. Once you set it to your preference, the car behaves exactly how you expect every time. No second press, no confusion, no hesitation. It removes a repeated action you perform almost every day. Over time, those extra button presses add up, especially if you're constantly unlocking the car for passengers. And this is one of those features where a small setting makes a noticeable difference. People who understand it use it deliberately. Everyone else just keeps working around it without realizing they don't have to. At this point, it's clear that a lot of what feels like BMW behavior. Feature 9, Follow Me Home Lighting Timer. Turn your engine off at night, then flash your high beams once before stepping out of the car. You'll notice your headlights stay on even after you've locked the car, lighting your path as you walk away. A lot of people have seen this happen once or twice and never understood what triggered it. Some assume it's random, while others don't realize they can control how long those lights stay on. This is a built-in BMW feature called Follow Me Home Lighting, and it's designed to help you see clearly after leaving the car in dark environments. You'll notice it most when parking in areas with poor lighting, your driveway, a dark street, or a parking lot at night. Instead of walking into darkness, the car keeps the area lit for you. Here's where most people miss out. The timing of those lights isn't fixed. Go into iDrive, open lighting settings, and you'll find the option to adjust how long the lights stay on after you exit. You can extend or shorten it depending on your environment. Once it's set properly, the car becomes much easier to use at night. You step out, trigger the lights, and everything stays visible long enough for you to move safely. This takes less than a minute to adjust, but it removes the need to rely on your phone light or rush through dark areas. Over time, that small change improves comfort and safety more than most people expect. If your lights turn off too quickly or don't stay on long enough, check this setting first, because in most cases, it's just the timer needing adjustment. And this is another example of how BMW gives you control over small details that shape your daily experience. Once you know where to look. Feature 10, iDrive Screen Control Knob. Shortcuts. Look at the control knob beside your gear selector. Most people only use it to scroll and press, moving through menus step by step. But here's what almost no one uses. Move the knob slightly to the left, right, forward, or backward instead of just rotating it. Each direction acts as a shortcut, jumping between menu sections instantly without scrolling through everything. You can try this right now. Open iDrive, then push the knob to the side instead of turning it. You'll see the screen switch sections immediately. A lot of people spend extra time navigating menus, turning the knob repeatedly, or tapping through screens, not realizing the system already has faster controls built in. BMW designed this to reduce distraction. Instead of searching through menus while driving, you can move across the system in a single motion. This is obvious immediately when using navigation, media, or settings. What used to take several steps now happens almost instantly. Using these directional shortcuts doesn't require any setup, but it completely changes how quickly you interact with the system. Over time, those saved seconds add up every time you use the screen. If navigating your iDrive feels slow or repetitive, it's usually because these shortcuts aren't being used. Once you start using them, the system feels much more responsive and easier to control, and that brings everything together. These features aren't extras. They're already there. The difference is whether you use them or keep working around them without realizing it. These features were never missing from your BMW. They were already there, just hidden behind settings, behaviors, or small actions most drivers never think to use. And when they're ignored, the car starts to feel more complicated than it actually is. Small delays, repeated actions, and unnecessary effort begin to add up over time. But once you start using them properly, everything changes. The car feels smoother, more predictable, and easier to live with every day. Keep it simple. Understand how the system works, adjust the settings once, and let the car handle the rest. That's how you get the experience BMW actually designed. More breakdowns like this are coming, where we go deeper into how these cars actually work and how to get the best out of them without guesswork. Take a second to like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Next, we're going to break down the 17 illegal, hidden BMW tricks mechanics are terrified you'll discover, and how to avoid them.